All right, everyone. So I'm going to attempt to show you how to use Jamboard. Um, I'm just learning myself, but I haven't really found any good videos that already exist that really show you what I want to show you. So I'm going to do my best, and hopefully it'll help. So in order to create a new Jamboard, you can really, if you pop into Google, you can see in your apps that Jamboard's right here. So you can really just create a brand new Jamboard from there. These are ones that people have done, so we'll move on from there. But I start with this untitled jam. Now, another way, again, like I showed you before, how you can create a document or a Google slide or a jam is from your Google Drive. So again, I would go into my Google Drive, perhaps um, let's go into my COVID folder. Why not? And then I'm just going to right click on the folder and I can add a jam from there. So if I go in here, more, ultimately, I see Google Jamboards right there. Awesome. So now we know how to get one and to make one. So for your project, right, I'm going to retitle my jam. You want to give it a good name. Since this is for your forensic science poster project, you could call it your crime poster. I'm having trouble spelling. Crime poster. Okay. So once it's organized and titled, now we can do a ton of things. There are a bunch of features on here. So I could add pictures. So basically, all I have to do is add an image and I can bring the image onto here. So let's say I'm going to add an image here. Honestly, you could go right into a Google image search. So let's say, I don't know, I'm doing something on Ted Bundy, and I want the Ted Bundy bookmark. I'm having a lot of trouble spelling. Okay, so here we are with Ted Bundy. This is his bite mark that was actually on the buttock of one of his victims that actually ended up convicting him. I really like this one because it shows um, the alignment of his teeth. So I'm going to select this one. And here it is loading, and I can spin it if I want to make it fun. I can, right, I can shrink it and bring it over here. So that's how you would add an image, whether it's from something on your own computer or if it's something that you find straight from Google, and that's okay. So the next thing that I would do, or the next thing I'm going to show you, I don't know if this is the order that you do it in, but here you go. You can add in a text box. And so here's a text box, and I'm going to, label my poster. Ted Bundy. And I can move my text box and make it bigger to kind of label my poster. Isn't this fun? Obviously, your posters are going to be much better than mine. Maybe I want to align it, put it in the middle, change my, right? I can change my text, or I can do something fancy with my title. Either way, right? I have a text box. And you can do that for the rest of your poster, or you could use something like a sticky note. So I could put a sticky note in if I wanted. And let's say first I want to talk about the crime scene investigation because, oh man, I'm having trouble typing. Investigation. And I want to, write about something. Maybe I want to do a sticky note, make it look all fancy. Maybe I want to make it look, you know, a certain way. You can change the colors. I'll choose orange. Sure, why not? Okay. So now here we are. I have my crime scene investigation. I can put my sticky note. I can also, move that around, make it bigger or smaller. Ooh. And then, um, you know, perhaps I want to add another text box in and talk about, what the crime scene investigation is. And so from here, I can write about the crime scene investigation. He was in that's where, oh, for some reason, it's not letting me do it. Wait, let me try again. Right? So, oh, very big text. I definitely do not want that, right? So normal, right? He actually, well, this isn't working out for me in my video, is it? But I am not going to stop. I'm going to keep on going. So, he actually, soror, he went to a sorority house and he killed um, some women in the sorority house. That's one of the ones that where he got caught. And so you would write about your crime scene investigation. You can put bullet points in there. I could change the background if I wanted to. However, really play around with this. When we go live with this and I share something with you and we all have access to it, we can do cool things like lasers. Ooh, right? We can add in shapes and we can just right? We can write in a pen. So there are lots of things that we can do with Google Jamboard, and we're going to be using it in class. You don't have to use it for this project, but I suggest that you do because we're going to be using it in class, I hope. I keep telling you, I have no idea what I'm doing. You can also add another frame in your project if you don't want to add sources to your first frame. You can always add sources to your second frame. Um, and that way it's not on your main poster. Like if you could imagine you're making a physical poster, you could paste it to the back. This would be your back. In the future, it's almost like a Google Slides, but you can be a lot more creative with it. And then finally, you can download it as a PDF. You can also download it or save it as an image, which is actually really cool too. So that is really Google Jamboard. I feel like it's pretty comprehensive. You guys, I'm sure if you play around enough, you'll figure it out. That's basically how I did it. So have fun with it. Make a cool poster. I cannot wait to see it. And with that, that is all.